Arunita and Pawandeep are very close friends. Actually, मैं अपने performances कभी नहीं देखती. Very surprisingly, music was not what I had initially started learning. पहले मैंने सिंगिंग के अलावा जितने भी चीजें होता है, डांसिंग, एक्टिंग, मॉडलिंग, पेंटिंग, ये सब चीजें मैं बहुत छोटे एज से आई स्टार्टेड लर्निंग फ्रॉम KG1 or something.
Anushka Banerjee, thank you so much for joining me on E-Times TV. It's so nice to see you after a long time.
Thank you so much for having me. And also, I'm really excited for this interview.
No, it's going to be a pleasure talking to you. You performed so well in the Indian Idol season. And, trust me, at my house, bets were being laid that either it will be you or Pawandeep or Arunita.
Oh my God.
And I don't know why, मतलब काफी जल्दी elimination हो गया आपका, according to my feeling. I mean, it could be a very individual opinion. And what do you think went against you and you couldn't squeeze into the last 5?
I think, as it was told to me, it was because of the votes. The votes weren't enough, so that's because I had to leave early. And but I believe there is something even more in stock for me. Like, God has kept greater things in stock for me. So I think that's what I'm hoping for. And I'm looking forward to the future.
Were you disappointed? I mean, did you have a tough time overcoming that whole thing?
I was disappointed. I mean, who wouldn't be? But on the bright side, I had my parents and my brother, basically my family, supporting me throughout it all. And also, one thing that my parents have always told me is that do not judge a particular situation based on the outcome. And also obstacles will come if you are destined for something great. So do not hold it in and usi pe you just remain focused ki ye nahi ho paya, wo nahi ho paya. Don't focus on the silver lining, so to speak.
That's really a good lesson they have given you. So what I gather is that you have shifted to Mumbai. You were born and brought up in Calcutta, and now it's Mumbai for you. How come that happened?
That happened because actually we stay in Chandigarh, and for Indian Idol I had to come to Mumbai. और उसके बाद I actually got an opportunity for a big banner, for a big project movie. So for that, right after I was eliminated, I got this project opportunity for which I had to stay in Mumbai. So that's how it's going. And also things are a lot more convenient for artists if they stay in Mumbai, which is what me and my parents feel. क्योंकि recording के studios वगैरह यहाँ पे there are a lot of plethora of studios and all. So that's थोड़ा सा convenience का भी part है.
And why aren't you telling us about that project?
Project के बारे में I actually cannot disclose anything. मतलब apart from the fact that it is a project, I am unable to disclose anything more.
It's a movie. It's a movie, you said.
Yeah. It's a movie. It's a big project. It's a dream project. So I hope everything goes well.
And you have finished. Singing your bit.
Yeah. More or less.
How many songs from your side?
Songs. वो भी I won't be able to disclose. But मैंने गाने गाए हैं और हो चुका है record.
चलो गाने गाए हैं मतलब more than one. चलो. But you are really doing well, and everybody will be waiting for this one to hear it again from you. Any plans for acting? I mean, or is it just going to be singing?
एक्टिंग का भी प्लान्स है, क्योंकि एक एक दो अपॉर्चुनिटी आया है मेरे पास, एंड सिंस माय मॉम ऑलवेज वांटेड मी टू बी venture into the field of acting, so I thought why not try it out. So everything is coming together nicely, so yeah, maybe people will be able to see me in the big screen.
Wow. So maybe very soon we have another actress who can also sing.
Thank you. Hopefully.
So have you decided what is your priority at the moment? Is it singing or is it acting? Maybe at some point you have to decide. I know it's a bit early.
Yeah, but of course it is singing, because acting is not my focus of what should I say? It's not something that I'm focusing on. It's just something that I'm doing because I want to try something out, because the opportunity came, so why not? And also that's something that my mom wanted, so isliye I'm doing it. But singing is always the main focus.
Okay, so you're giving away the fact that you're also acting, because you said opportunity came and I did it because my mom wanted it.
Yeah.
Lovely. So tell me, going back to the competition, what did you feel, as you were singing along? Which songs are your forte? Which category of songs?
Yeah. I think my journey in Indian Idol has been very full of variety, because on one hand I sang Jawani Jaane Man and all of that, and on the other hand I also sang Luka Chupi Bahut Hui. So yeah, it's been a journey full of variety. Unme se, if I had to choose a few songs that were my forte, I'd say Aisa Samana Hota, that song which I sang, and also Gali Mein Aaj Chand Nikla and Tu Shayar Hai Main Teri Shayari, and of course Luka Chupi Bahut Hui. Also, surprisingly, the song that I sang on the episode where I got eliminated, Hum Dil De Chuke Sanam, that is one of my favorite songs, and that is one of my favorite performances. तो मुझे वो गाना भी बेहद पसंद है.
जहाँ तक मुझे लग रहा है आपको वो गाने पसंद आते हैं जिनके लिरिक्स बहुत इंटेंस होते हैं.
Lyrics and also composition.
So how are you going about this whole thing? Are you sending your reel for audition? Are you going to producers and directors with your profile, or meeting casting directors? How is this whole thing going about?
Yeah. So actually, the project which I sang for, it just happened as a, and apart from that, concerts and shows are going. So I actually haven't gone to a producer to submit my reels or anything as of yet. जो भी opportunities आ रहा है सब over phone call. Yeah, we've heard your song, we've heard your voice, so we want to, give you an opportunity to sing for a film, for a project. तो ऐसे ही हुआ अभी तक, तो जितने भी काम मैं कर चुकी हूँ.
So you haven't gone and got a photo shoot done? You're not sending your pictures out?
No, nothing of that has happened yet.
Okay. So have you been following the journey of all these guys? Are you in touch with them? Pawandeep, Arunita, Saili, Shanmukha?
Yeah. I'm in touch with them. और मतलब बातें तो होता ही रहता है. Of course, they are very close friends, but मतलब हर रोज बातें नहीं होता. Once in a while, we ask each other how they are doing and all. And also social media में मैं उतना frequently नहीं जाती. I only open Instagram once in a while to post the pictures, and then done and dusted. So I don't really go to social media to check everything out. ऐसे ही कभी कभार व्हाट्सएप पे बात हो जाता है, एंड ऑल्सो फॉर कॉन्सर्ट्स वी मीट ईच अदर, सो देन दैट्स व्हेन द टॉक हैपेंस हाउ वी ऑल आर डूइंग.
Who became your closest friend in Indian Idol?
Closest friend in Indian Idol would be Sirisha Bhagwatula. Yeah, Sirisha Bhagwatula. And apart from that, I think there's nothing that no one knows about one another. I mean, we know everything about one another. Indian Idol में जितने भी participants हम सब थे. So in a way, we all were very close. But if I had to pick anyone, it would be Sirisha Bhagwatula.
That's a very interesting statement you made. Everybody knows about each other. Makes me ask.
Yeah.
Makes me ask. Are Arunita and Pawandeep dating?
Well, very surprisingly, we haven't had the talk yet.
अभी तो आपने कहा everybody knows.
हाँ, but मतलब इस चीज के बारे में मेरे और अरुणिता से बात नहीं हुआ. The only thing that I'm clear of is Arunita and Pawandeep are very close friends, and they are very compatible with each other in terms of music. And जो गाने duets वगैरह वो दोनों एक साथ गाते हैं, they are very compatible in that sense. But other than that, I actually did not ask her anything of this topic.
इतने उनके और photographs आ गए लंदन में on the streets hand in hand. They are singing so many songs on stage. You were never curious to text either of them and ask?
Because it's their personal matter. If Arunita, I mean, if any of them wanted to speak on this matter, they would on their own. But so whatever is happening, let it happen. I was of that mindset, so I never thought of asking.
You know, I was talking to Mohammad Danish the other day, and he happened to tell me that आप लोग उन दोनों को बहुत टीज करते थे और उनको बहुत मजा आता था.
एक्चुअली मेरे और अरुणिता का जो बातचीत है वो कम्प्लीटली म्यूजिक रिलेटेड और बंगाली फैमिलीज का जो बातें होता है बंगाली टॉक्स एंड ऑल वो सब होता था. एंड विद पवनदीप भैया इट वाज कम्प्लीटली म्यूजिकल. आई मीन वी always jam even when Arunita, Pawandeep and me are together. So we three always talk about everything musically. तो वैसे ही बातचीत होता था. वैसे teasing तो other people have done it because obviously, but it never happened when we three sat together. We always just sang and that's it.
Who is your most favorite singer from Bollywood?
From Bollywood, it has to be Latajis. I mean, I've grown up listening to her songs, and a major part of what influenced me even more to, keep focused on music is Latajis, her music and her journey in music. तो उनके experiences के बारे में मैंने जितना भी सुना है वो सब चीजें मुझे इतना भाया है. And मतलब एक होता है ना कि this stepping stone, that is Lataji here. So if I have to do music, if I have to record songs, so it has to be of that level of perfection. Like I'll always aim for that level of perfection which that Lataji has. So yeah.
We lost two gems from the music industry recently.
Yeah.
Lataji and Babida. Tell me, if I was to ask you Lataji's most favorite song. I know it's a difficult question, but if I was to ask you, if I was to insist, select one, which would it be?
It would be Agar Mujhse Mohabbat Hai. A beautiful composition by Madan Mohan ji.
Can you recall that moment in Indian Idol, which was your toughest one? I mean, you sang the song, but somewhere you were not satisfied. Somewhere you thought you could have done a lot better.
It would be I think the first song actually, जो मैंने first episode में जो मैंने गाया था, the song was जाने जा. That was partly my fault. Not my fault because मुझे पता नहीं था कि स्टेज में मतलब मेरे बाजू में ट्रम्पेट्स बज रहा था and it's all live music. तो ट्रम्पेट्स का साउंड इतना ज्यादा होता है. I was actually advised to put in-ears, as you know, is mandatory for all the participants to put in. तो मतलब it allows us to listen to the music and focus on our voices better so that we can sing better. So, but I was like, I did not know that on stage इतना trumpets का आवाज आएगा, so I declined that offer. So I was like, I'll sing without the in-ears. But then जो trumpets का ऐसा noise, मतलब all, and I'm about to go into the song, and I was like, oh my god, I hope I'm not going off key. But I did not go off key. It all went well. But I think if I had taken up the offer of taking the in-ears, it would have went a lot better. So yeah, in that sense.
Are you a good dancer as well? I mean, you know, आजकल जो singer stage पे जाते हैं वो ज़्यादातर shows में you see them performing actually.
Yeah. I'd say I'm a good dancer relatively because I've learned dancing actually. Very surprisingly, music was not what I had initially started learning. पहले मैंने singing के अलावा जितने भी चीजें होता है, dancing, acting, modeling, painting, ये सब चीजें मैं बहुत छोटे age से I've started learning from KG1 or something. So dancing is something that I've learned. So I think I'd say that I'm a good dancer.
We didn't see you dancing in Indian Idol at all. I mean,
yeah,
it doesn't give you that much scope, that show, to dance.
Right. It doesn't. But in stage shows, concerts, we have to dance a little bit. So in that sense, I always watch the music videos pehle, the songs which I'm about to sing for a concert. I watch the music videos and I memorize the dances and put those steps in.
What else do you watch apart from Indian Idol? Of course, खुद का तो आप देख ही रहे होंगे अभी भी YouTube पर.
नहीं, actually मैं अपने performances कभी नहीं देखती. And even when my mom and dad they play my songs, I always tell them to don't play it, like listen in your earphones. I don't want to listen. So I'm like this. मैं कभी नहीं सुनती अपने performance.
So what else do you watch? I mean, on television, on OTT, on movies front. What kind of content you prefer watching?
Actually, movies से ज़्यादा I read books a lot. So like if there were suppose Harry Potter is written and there are movies of it as well. So I'd always prefer reading the books more than the movie. But अगर movie के genres मुझे horror बहुत पसंद है, बहुत ही ज़्यादा पसंद है. मतलब even if I am a scaredy cat, I'll still watch horror movies. Or I like sci-fi movies as well.
You must have seen quite a few movies made by Vikram Bhatt then.
Yeah. Yes.
He also loves that.
I can't recall the name exactly of the movies that he has made, but I'm sure I've watched.
Who is your most favorite actor? Male.
Favorite actor, male. Okay. Amitabh Bachchan.
Female.
Because while growing up, he was my mom's favorite actor. He still is. Or mom kind of used to always gush about Amitabh Bachchan. Amitabh Bachchan this, Amitabh Bachchan that, and then in Sholay, Amitabh Bachchan got hurt. My mom bawled her eyes out and she was praying कि अमिताभ बच्चन जल्दी से ठीक हो जाए. इतने सब स्टोरी सुनने के बाद ये तो of course मुझे थोड़ा सा
he got hurt in Coolie. He got hurt in Coolie, not Sholay.
Oh yeah, Coolie.
1982.
Sorry, Amitabh Bachchan. Yeah, he got hurt in Coolie and my mom was, bawling her eyes out, praying for Amitabh Bachchan's fast recovery. तो इतना सब स्टोरीज ने मुझे ऑफ कोर्स थोड़ा सा इन्फ्लुएंस किया है. बट अदर दैन दैट आई वॉच्ड उसके बाद अमिताभ बच्चन के कुछ मूवीज एंड आई वाज he's oh my god, he's on another level. His voice, his presence and everything, so everything summed up made him my favorite actor.
You know, everything had come to a standstill, trust me, in that moment, or rather in those days. शाम को पेपर निकलता था, हम लोग स्टैंड पर जाके खड़े होते थे पेपर आने से पहले कि न्यूज़ क्या है, बिकॉज उन दिनों में ऐसे अपडेट्स नहीं थे जो टेलीविजन पे 5-5 मिनट पे या फिर आपके जो डिजिटल पे 5-5 मिनट पे जो आपको जो अपडेट्स मिलते हैं आज के डेट में, वैसे नहीं था. एंड वी यूज्ड टू स्टैंड एट द पेपर वाला एंड वेट फॉर द पेपर कि भाई हाउ इज ही नाउ. It was that scary.
Yeah, I can imagine how scary it would have been, because yeah, he's on a different league entirely. So
thank you, Anushka. Thank you for this lovely conversation. I pray that you go a lot ahead in singing and acting both.
thank you so much. Thank you for having me.